Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Review for June 14, 2019. An article from Forbes reports, AMA, build on the ACA rather than pursue Medicare for all. The American Medical Association isn't ready to support a single-payer version of Medicare for all and instead wants to strengthen the Affordable Care Act heading into the 2020 presidential campaign. The AMA's policy-making House of Delegates this week faced criticism from members within its annual meeting and non-member protesters outside the Hyatt Regency Hotel because the doctors group opposes a single-payer version of Medicare for all. On Tuesday morning, AMA delegates defeated an effort that would have ended the National Doctor Group's opposition to a single-payer version of Medicare for all. The AMA did, however, agree to study a public option approach to expanding coverage and reiterated its support of the ACA. The AMA has fought vigorously and successfully against the Donald Trump administration and Republican congressional efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act, which has increased coverage to more than 20 million Americans and included new patient protections, particularly for those with pre-existing medical conditions. Expanding health insurance coverage and choice have been long-standing goals of the AMA, the report of the AMA's Council on Medical Services said. The Hill reports, first major Medicare for All hearing sharpens attacks on both sides. Supporters of Medicare for All notched a victory Wednesday when one of Congress's most powerful committees debated the progressive proposal, but the venue also gave Republicans an opportunity to paint opponents as socialists. The hearing was mostly partisan and light on substance, with members using their allotted time to rail for or against the proposal instead of questioning the panel of healthcare experts and advocates at the witness table. While Democrats are divided over the issue, they focus their collective fire on Republicans, accusing them of using scare tactics to fight back against any governmental expansion of healthcare. GOP lawmakers zeroed in on Representative Pramila J. Paul, a Democrat from Washington's Medicare for All bill, which has 112 co-sponsors in the House. Republicans compared her measure to failed universal healthcare systems in countries like Romania, warning that single-payer would hurt children and seniors. Representative Kevin Brady, a Republican from Texas, the ranking member on the committee said, "We will not stand by and let Democrats seize your health care, your choice, and your control over life and death health decisions under Medicare for All." And finally, an article from Fox Business states, Bernie Sanders defends democratic socialism in key speech. Senator Bernie Sanders outlined and defended his vision for democratic socialism on Wednesday as he faces down criticism and uncertainty from President Trump and more moderate Democrats about some of his policy stances ahead of the presidential election. The Vermont Independent and 2020 hopeful delivered a policy speech Wednesday afternoon at George Washington University to explain the historical role of democratic socialism in American politics. Sanders argued that it's time to complete the unfinished business of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's New Deal by guaranteeing health care, good education, and living wages as inalienable economic rights. According to a Gallup poll from 2018, Democrats have a more positive image of socialism than they do capitalism. Only 47% of Democrats were positive about capitalism, compared to 57% with a positive view of socialism. Republicans remain more positive about capitalism than socialism, with little sustained change in their views of either since 2010. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Review for June 14, 2019. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.